What's up guys, Perry from Rockville here, and today I'm going to show you how to set up the Home Array 100 powered home speaker and subwoofer system. As you can see, it comes with a subwoofer that has all of the controls for the system, a speaker that goes on top, a rod to connect the speaker and the sub, a power cable, a wireless remote, and an aux cable. So the first thing we can do is attach the speaker to the sub by taking the rod here, take any end and place it in the slot on your subwoofer like so. Then you're going to grab the speaker and line up the bottom of the speaker to the top of the rod and fasten it in just like this. You're going to want to make sure to push all the way down so that the speaker is fully connected to the rod. So let's go ahead and power on our speaker. Now if we take a look at the front of the sub, you'll see we have two 1/4-inch inputs for microphones so we can use a mic with the whole system. To demonstrate, I'm going to take my microphone and my female XLR to 1/4-inch cable. I'm going to plug the female end into my microphone, then plug the 1/4-inch end into one of the 1/4-inch inputs on the sub. For today, let's use mic input 1. Next, we're going to want to raise the mic volume knob here. And now if I turn on my microphone, you should be able to hear my voice coming out of the speaker. What's also really cool is the echo knob that we can use to give our voice an echo effect. So the more I raise this knob, the more echo you'll hear. Right next to the mic input, we have the guitar input here so we can plug in our guitar. So to do that, I just need a 1/4-inch instrument cable. I'm going to take one end and plug it into my guitar. Then I'll take the other end and plug it into the guitar input on the sub. Next, we're going to want to raise the guitar volume knob right above. Then raise the volume on our guitar. And now if I go to play the guitar, you should be able to hear it coming out of the speaker. So this is really cool because we can plug in a guitar and two microphones for a full setup. We can also adjust the overall sound of our system by using the treble and bass settings that we can access through pressing the volume button here. I'm going to use my microphone to demonstrate, so if we start with the bass setting, this affects all of the low end coming out of the speaker, so if I lowered it, check 1 2, check 1 2, you won't hear much low end coming out of my voice. And if I raise it a bit, check 1 2, check 1 2, the more low end you'll hear coming out of the system. Next we have the treble settings to adjust the high end coming out of the speaker, so if I lowered that, check 1 2, check 1 2, you won't hear much clarity coming out. And if I raise it back up, check 1 2, check 1 2, the more present my voice will be. So moving on, we have the buttons here for music playback. That includes the pause and play button, the skip forward button, and the previous button. Underneath that, we have the repeat button here so we can repeat our tracks, the TWS button, which we're going to circle back to later on, and the standby input button that we can use to switch the source that's playing out of our system. So I can use this button to switch between the sources of aux, the TF card, the USB stick, etc. You can also hold this button down to put the speaker on standby mode. You'll see that we have inputs for each of these sources, so we have the aux input here, the TF card, and the USB input there, and we can also connect our smartphone or tablet to the system through Bluetooth. So to do that, I'm going to make sure that my system is set to Bluetooth mode by pressing the input button until it reads blue. Then on my smartphone or tablet, I'm going to go into the Bluetooth settings, search for the device that reads Home Array 100, click on it to pair, and you'll hear that sound letting you know your device is connected. So let's hear how the system sounds. Okay, sounds good. Oh yeah, very cool. Nice. Now this makes for an awesome karaoke system since we can plug in a microphone or two. Then when our Bluetooth device is connected, we can go into the YouTube app and search for any karaoke version of a song and start singing along while the music is playing out of the system. You can dance, you can jive, having the time of your life. Ooh, see that girl, watch that scene, digging the dancing queen. Woo! Now if you have two Home Array 100s, you can link them together through TWS, otherwise known as True Wireless Stereo Connection. So to do that, we're going to make sure that both speakers are turned on. And we're also going to want to make sure to set them both to Bluetooth mode using the input button. You're then going to want to hold down the TWS button on both subs. Then you'll see the Bluetooth logo start to flash on both systems. And once you hear that sound, you'll know your speakers are connected. Next, we're going to pair to both speakers by going into the Bluetooth settings, search for the device that reads Home Array 100, click on it to pair, and then you'll hear that sound letting you know your device is connected to both speakers. So let's hear how they sound together. Yeah, there you go. That's awesome. Now keep in mind this is only going to work for your Bluetooth devices and not for your microphone or guitar. So when you plug into one speaker, it's only going to come out of that one speaker and not both. Lastly, we have the included wireless remote that we can use to put the speaker on standby mode, adjust the volume or playback for our music, mute the speaker overall, switch the input or put to TWS mode, repeat our track, access the bass or treble EQs with the tone button here, and use the 2D or 3D button to access a different listening experience with the Home Array 100. So hopefully this showed you guys how easy it is to set up your Home Array 100 powered home speaker and subwoofer system. But of course, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, feel free to reach out to our customer support team through phone or email. As always, I'm Perry from Rockville, and we'll see you guys next time.